Hello, I'm in the bathtub. I'm sitting here writing and putting together this new course that's coming out of me, this new, maybe a couple modules. It may be, I don't know. The name's right here. It's been brewing for a couple of weeks. It's about feminine energy. And I was contemplating whether do I put it in tomorrow, do I make a new thing, like resilient as fuck, I don't know. But it's pretty potent, it's pretty strong. And I just shared a little smidgen of what it's entailing on my Instagram story. But this is about the reason why you are attracting draining people, disloyal, dishonest people in your life. I just saw this girl, like, thank you God, like I rarely scroll, and I turned on Facebook because I just made a post about a job, and I see this girl's top in my feed. I don't even know half the people that I'm friends with, so I don't know who she is. Anyway, and it says, how come the people with the best hearts attract the most dishonest, disloyal, and draining people? And I said, it's because you're around the wrong people. It's time to create boundaries. Now, she's going to take that two ways. She's going to take that as she's going to not like me saying that. I'm literally making this whole podcast episode live for the old version of myself. Has nothing to do with her, has nothing to do with you, whatever. If this helps you, great. This is from my past self, something that I wish I would have known back then. When I too felt like that. Like, why am I surrounded by cunts and people who just want to take from me, and bitches who I pour into and they just try to steal from me, and draining fucking clients and victim ass people? Like, why? Oh man, let me just say it. It's not because you have a big heart. It's not because you're this special fucking empath and sprinkle fairy dust and snowflake shit. It's not because of that. Now, it is because of that, but it's not because of that. Let me explain. People that I work with typically are very heart-centered, very heart-led. Heart-centered means you are intuitively led. You honor your heart. It's not about your head and stuff like that. You're a big feeler. You feel people's energy. You feel the collective. You're very tapped in and feminine. That's pretty much it. You have a giving heart. The compassion in you, the compassion in me is actually our biggest vulnerability, but also our biggest superpower, meaning the vulnerability is that our compassion causes us to give so much that we do things for others. From, you could be in a trauma response where you do things out of people pleasing or to be liked. I've been there. To be somebody, to be important. You're doing things outside of yourself. So it could be for those reasons. Many, many reasons. It could be for the people pleasing and stuff like that. But we won't really go into that. We won't go into the trauma responses. How about that? So the compassionate heart, you have a giving heart. When you have a giving heart and you come from a certain type of background, and you do have some trauma sprinkled in there, things get tricky because your past life experiences are from people, places, things, and situations that trained you to accept certain behaviors from people, places, and things, and situations. And so then you just grow up and you run with that energy. Like this girl, like me once in the past. Why am I attracting all these people and then draining the life out of me and all these things? And I had no boundaries. I didn't trust myself. I didn't know myself. I had no spiritual boundaries, no energetic boundaries. And listen, I'm still learning them. And I'm probably still going to be learning them. But man, have I come leaps and bounds. And if I can help you, I wish I would have had this guide, this blueprint. Maybe that's part of what we talk about in this new course. Is actually, as part of the thing I wrote down, is like, how to discern your energy, their energy, we energy, collective energy, shit energy, disloyal energy. Like, how can I sniff it so that I don't keep attracting these people? Because it's not that good-hearted people attract bad people. That's not energetically aligned. It's like saying, oh, they're narcissistic. Oh, these narcissist people, these narcissistics. Who's giving them the straw? There's a spectrum of narcissism. Far end is like autism. Far end, you get your nasty, gnarly narcissist. On the other end, you get your enablers, the people who allow this type of behavior to happen. And then you get people like me and you that's smarting the fuck up. Narcs don't last that long around people like us. They get scared of it. We drain them. It's weird, but you get to be this way. And I don't even want to say like narc proof, because the energy of wanting to become narc proof is the other end of the spectrum. You want to be in the middle. You want to be in the middle. I've said this before, the world needs more narcissists. The world needs a little bit more sprinkled throughout women, especially who do like themselves enough to say, no, fuck off, or something, no thank you, or yeah, I'm gonna make sure my needs are met. What's crazy is we would even consider this narcissistic. But those of you that come from trauma, that do have a compassionate heart and are so soft like me, everybody thinks I'm really hard, so fucking soft. It's the exterior. The exterior was created as a response, but the heart of an empath and a compassionate person, at the core, there is a vulnerability. Yeah, you could get hurt. You could be betrayed. The worst pain any human being can sit through. It sucks. I've been betrayed many times. But the worst betrayal ever is being betrayed by ourselves. When I've betrayed myself, I've cried many tears. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Like, I've cried many nights, dark nights, where the worst betrayal, because we can't be betrayed by someone unless we betray ourselves. Women who get cheated on, guarantee if you follow back, where have they betrayed themselves? Where have they not listened to their true hearts? Where have they been unkind to themselves continually? That's why they let someone do that to themselves. It's the lessons the life has to learn. So you'll come to a point in your life where you get fucking tired of being around those people. And you do certain types of healing that we offer at Hot Moms. It's a type of nervous system regulation work. I specifically like shamanic healing, but I do offer nervous system regulation work that shows you and teaches you all this shit so that you can become emotionally intelligent and learn to trust yourself and not betray yourself. Because if you're attracting draining people, it's because you've allowed it to happen. And if you can sit with that truth, you're ready to change. And I was willing to sit with that truth. I'm like, yeah, thinking back, I knew this person was this way. I continued to work with them even though it felt this way. Yeah, I did kind of bend the rules a little bit. Yeah, I was just working with them because I saw their potential. Yeah, I was doing, yeah. When you take full responsibility, you won't be sitting there whining and bitching like, why am I such a good person and attract shitty people? It's because you've got shitty people around you. You're choosing to stay in it. And by you choosing to stay in it, shows universe, God, whatever you believe in. It's literally energetics. By you saying, yes, I'm going to stay here versus doing something about it, says that it's okay. So no, good-hearted people, it's only good-hearted people attract that. It's not that at all. It's, yes, out of your trauma responses, out of the thing that you're afraid of, which is maybe speaking up, because if the person was draining, if you were tapped into your you-ness, you would have known, hey, something's off energetically. Some boundary is off. There's a need not being met. Let me see what that is. And you would cut it off, but you don't know. So it's good that you're feeling pain right now, because now you can look around and go, who's in my life right now that's causing stress? And looking into that instead of not being so quick to blaming. You don't need to blame and cut off, because you, once again, it's literally all about you. There's something to extract. You can always set new boundaries. And if the person has a problem with you setting the boundary, then that's why they're part of the problem. So it gets back to, yeah, you got to start looking into your trauma responses. What part of you is not wanting to confront this? What part of you doesn't feel safe to speak up or to take action or to not take action? So it's all these different things, and it's about you. So I just saw that and I was like, oh, hell no. We're going to set this straight, because I've been there. Like, why am I attracting all these people? It's because I didn't trust myself. 2023 taught me in the most painful way to trust myself. You have no idea how much pain my whole life I have felt, but it's to get the flip side. You can't say you want greatness and not be able to sit with some pain. It's going to suck. And that's the problem, is so many women walk around pussies afraid to keep their heart open. So they're just going to expect the worst, because if they expect the worst, then they won't be like let down. So therefore you go around your whole life just being let down. You got to have like serious kahunas and be like, you know what? Heart wide open. I may get hurt, but I'm going to learn. How many times a dog got to chew a fucking power cord once? You're the same way. So it's good that you're getting hurt, but it's a fool to continue to stay in the pain. Somebody said today, yeah, my friends are just in poverty mindset. Well, if your friends are in poverty mindset, either you're trying to be the savior and be like, you're choosing to keep that same group of friends. Why would you be hanging around people like that? You know what I'm saying? Or then you could be like, why are you even offering these people this? How can you not see that they're not even a fit for that? That's discernment. I've had to learn this, and I'm still learning. Who's worthy to receive your energy frequency? Who's worthy to receive your gifts? You're trying to give what you are to people that can't see, nor are they worthy of receiving you. And once you can sit with that and not feel guilty about it because you're just little Miss fucking Burr, okay, then keep writing posts and wearing flowery dresses and being the sweet little empath and hiding behind empath. And that's why it is hard to feel everything, truly. But there's a way to thrive. There's a way to fucking thrive. And it starts with emotional intelligence work. And it starts with addressing your nervous system. And it starts with addressing your past fucking lived experiences that it's caused some type of, I hate to say trauma, but it's caused some type of thing that's causing you to experience pain and struggle in the now. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at this shit and you will be able to discern eventually. All right, I'm going to look at this differently this time. I'm not going to do this time. I'm going to see how it goes. Try it again. Keep trying. Stop labeling yourself as certain things and getting all down and out. I could do this. I used to do this with sales. I'd be sitting there going, fuck, man. I'd be questioning myself and my offers and everything and forgetting about the thousands of people who have literally changed their lives. I would forget about all that because I would have a couple bad days with shitty leads of just like poor fucking people and scarcity mindset and couldn't get out of the fucking rain, can't see the goddamn forest for the fucking trees and, you know, yada, yada, fucking yada. I don't feel shit, not intuitively led, just fucking running around 3D and fucking me. I'm like, I can't talk to them anymore. They can't fucking hear me. And I was sitting there making it mean something about me and my offer. No, I wasn't speaking to the right person. Start speaking to the right people. They're like, where can I sign up for the 10K package? Do you have payments? Like the way they speak, like I'm ready for XYZ. I didn't even have to say anything. Before you label yourself as depressed and all this fucked up shit, make sure you're not surrounded by assholes. Not saying to blame people. You've attracted them because you allowed the assholes into your life because maybe your self-worth was low and you did have shitty fucking boundaries. You get where I'm coming from. So it's all about radical fucking acceptance and responsibility for your fucking life, what's going on in it and what's going on in it. If you don't like who's in it, then fucking change it. If you don't like how it's going, then fucking change it. Sometimes you need to be able to sit with some shit though. It's going to be boring. Can you sit with the boring? Are you going to need a crisis moment to come and just turn around and save the day? Are you going to need something to happen so you can get back on the wagon? You'll never get the body you want if you need something to happen for you to get back on the fucking wagon. I need to get remotivated. Why don't you just mature your nervous system so you can stay steady and calm and just be disciplined and keep just showing up and being okay with shit days, horrible days, and still just keep rolling. All right? Just launched Clear My Shit. Highly suggest getting that. 72-hour sale. It's like $155 payments to access Clear My Shit. Grab that shit. Clear My Shit. Grab it. I list the tools that I use to clear this shit, to increase my emotional intelligence. The ways that you can get out of this shithole is in Clear My Shit. Oh, you don't have the money? Get Clear My Shit. Clear the depression. Clear the fear. Go do the daily self checklist. Go do aligning with the how. All these modules are in there. It's over 13 modules. Stupid deal right now. Go grab that. Haven't posted it yet. I just sent it out on my email list. If you want it, DM or comment Clear My Shit and I'll send it to you. Bye.